Hi everyone, I'm Jen, and this is the shortened version of our routine for strengthening the lungs and the immune system. So the lungs in traditional Chinese medicine are to do with the metal element. They relate to not just the literal lungs themselves, but also the large intestine, the nose, and the skin. The metal element is to do with the autumn, so you can think of that energy as falling leaves, the letting go of that which doesn't serve. And so the lungs and large intestine fit with that, because with the lungs we exhale that which we don't need, and from the large intestines we eliminate that which we don't need. Emotional energies that are to do with the lungs, on the one hand you have grief, sadness, depression. On the other you have confidence and courage. When the lung energy is balanced, you have more of the confidence and courage side of things. When you have those more challenging emotions of grief, sadness, depression stuck in the body, that can impact the lung organ system. So we're going to do a few exercises to help with the lungs, starting with some acumassage. Now, if you look at the thumb, the thenar eminence is a sort of bean-shaped protrusion at the bottom of the thumb. I'll come closer to the screen so you see what you mean. See what I mean? Can I speak English? Who knows? So this kind of thing. And the point that we're going for, double saint's point, is kind of at the middle, at the bottom of the bean. So if you just look at the palm of your hand, you'll see what I mean. Underneath the thumb, where it connects to the hand, there's a sort of bean-shaped protrusion. My English is poor today. Just feel around on the sort of bottom and middle of that bean. So you find a sort of, oh, I found it. There we go. Now we'll leave it alone for a minute. We'll inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth 3 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now press and hold that point. It will be a bit sore. Don't worry about it. We're going to hold for about 10 seconds. So we're going to feel around for that point on the other side now. So again, look underneath the base of the thumb. There's a sort of bean-shaped protrusion where the thumb joins the palm. At the bottom of that bean, in sort of roughly the bottom center, there is your double saint point. Feel around for where there's soreness, because that's where she lives. Oh, found her. There we go. Now we're going to release. Again, do 3 inhales through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and press and hold that point for 10 seconds. It's going to be a bit sore, it's okay. And release. What that point does is it helps to open the airways. So if you are having an asthma attack, having your airways constrict because of an allergic reaction, that can help. I'm not saying use it in place of an inhaler or an EpiPen. I'm not a medical professional, but it can help to open your airways. Give it a go if you're ever experiencing discomfort in that area. Next, we're going to do some breathing. So I'll pop my mouse down, use that to check what it is we're doing next. Prayer hands at the chest. Inhale, move the arms out, palms face out, chest lifts up, chin lifts up slightly. Exhale, back to prayer position, chin tucks in, back round slightly. This is all in and out through the nose. Inhale, arms out, chest lifts, chin up slightly. Exhale, prayer position, chin tucks, back round slightly. Inhale, exhale. This just helps to create some space in the lungs and then really wring the air out of them. And relax. Next exercise we are doing is the rotator cuff. So you bring one hand behind you, the palm faces away from the body, as high up as is comfortable. If it needs to be towards the tailbone, that's fine. If you can bring it up sort of between the shoulder blades or behind the ribs or wherever feels good. Other hand in prayer position in front of you. Going to inhale here. Exhale, leading with the palm, twist over to that side. Push the palm slightly away from you. Inhale back to center. This time leading with the elbow, rotating around the other way. Inhale back to center. Exhale, push the palm away, rotate to that side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lead with the elbow, rotate to that side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Switch arms. So this hand goes behind you, palm facing away from the body, as high up as is comfortable. Other hand, sort of prayer position in front of the chest. Take an inhale here. Exhale, push that palm as you rotate over to that side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, leading with the elbow, rotate over to that side. Inhale back to center. Three more times on each side. Inhale back to center. And we'll leave it there. And now we're going to shake. Did shaking last week. We're going to do a slight variation on that. So you're inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. So we're tapping our heels lightly onto the floor if that feels comfortable for you. Shaking the shoulders slightly, the elbows slightly, the wrists slightly, bouncing the head on the neck. But this time we're going to incorporate a hum. So we're going to inhale and inhale. Inhale. And pause. Hands on the lap. Close the eyes, just see how you feel. Did that make any difference in your body? Take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Okay, we will move on to variation on rising and falling. Okay, so last week we did Tai Chi opening as our beginning flow exercise, which looked like this. Hands come up on the inhale, hands come down on the exhale. Similar thing, only we're starting with our palms facing up and we're lifting up on an inhale, rotate and turn down on an exhale. As we inhale, we might rock slightly further forward on our sits bones. Exhale, rock slightly further back. It's a very subtle movement. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Rock slightly further forward on the sits bones. Exhale, arm come down. Rock slightly back so that your spine is back to a neutral position. Now we're going to do a variation on another exercise we did last week, which was fireworks, which started with the arms like so, palms face up. We inhaled, curled the fingers in. Exhaled, rotated the hands so the palms face out and the arms swoop around you. We're going to do that, but this time with a twist to each side. So as the hands come up to the chest, we turn to one side. As we exhale, one arm comes down in front of you, the other arm comes down behind you. Inhale, fingers curl up at the chest, turn to the other side. Exhale, rotate the palms out, and then we rake the fingers down like tiger's claws. Inhale, rotate to the other side. Exhale, claw the air around you. This exercise is all about being in the present moment. The arm that comes out in front of you represents the future. The arm behind you, the past. And we stay firmly rooted in our bodies, in between the arms, in the present moment. Your repetitions. Back to center. Bring the hands with one palm hovering above the other, both palms facing up, in front of the lower dantian, which is your lower energy center, which is sort of midway between your navel and pubic bone. I'm going to sweep the bottom arm out and around on an inhale. Exhale, draw it down the center line in prayer position. As we swoop the other hand out, inhale, we turn slightly to that side and we think of gathering the energy from all around us and drawing it down the center line for an exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And that energy can look however you want it to. It can be a colored light, have a texture to it, it can feel like cotton wool or cool air or warm air, depending on which would feel more comfortable. Maybe it's tingly vibrations, or it's a sound, whatever sort of energy you'd like to bring into yourself. We're scooping it up from around us, and we're drawing it down the center line so that it rests in our lower energy center below the navel. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll just place one hand on top of the other or over the lower dantian, so just below the navel. Take a few breaths in and out through the nose. See if you can feel the belly rise and fall. Finish with a little bit of massage. Rub the palms of the hands together without creating any tension in the arms or the shoulders, just until the palms feel warm. Then we're going to rub the hands over the face, up the center line of the face and around the outside, like we're drawing a heart on the face. Experiment with pressure, see what feels good for you. I'm going to massage the ears, starting from the tops of the ears, working your way around and down to the earlobes. When you get to the earlobes, pinch and pull them down slightly. Do that a few times. And start back at the top. Work your way around down to the earlobes, pinch and pull them slightly, not so that it hurts. One more time, starting at the top, massage all the way around. And we'll finish with massaging the abdomen. For this, you can interlace the fingers and draw circles up the right side of the body, your right, and down your left side. So my camera will be mirroring you. So up your right side and down your left side. And that follows the direction of digestion. It should feel quite soothing and nice. Slow deep breaths in and out the nose. Then we'll draw that energy into the energy center by making the circle smaller and smaller till it gathers into a point just below the navel. And we'll inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. And there we go. Done some Qigong for the lungs. Have a bit of a shake. If you feel any tension in the arms, do any sort of joint rotations that feel good, any stretches that feel good. Stand up and do some hip circles if that's available to you. My ankles always feel a bit stiff. I like to do a few ankle circles, whatever movement feels good. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for practicing with me.